Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of Stellaris. It's Synthetic Dawn. We're the Quillbot Pacifists, out to pacify the world. We've got a bunch of new settlements in the works over here. We'll probably put out a few more in the very near future here, because we still have, I don't know, I think it's still a win. We obviously want to go and smash these guys over here, but I think we are moving to a stronger and stronger position by developing the lands that we've got access to, and trying to make sure all these things are capped out. Let's make sure you are reparated as much as possible here. Close. Losing money, but that'll go away once our settlements are done. Construction ship. What you got for me? You've got lots more science over here. That's one planet, because that costs 90 in the Knorr system. Yeah, it costs 90 minerals to build a science station around Knorr 7A. Good God, that's amazing. Mining drone laser, quickly finished. We had partial Q on that before. Quantum destabilizer. Oh, it's an aura effect. Yeah. Shield hit points. Let's go ahead and unlock this. It's quick research, and we do use shields a little bit. Explosive weapons we don't really use. Energy weapons we're not really using, although, again, they're super cheap, so we may still want to go and look into them. Missiles we are using, and I feel like getting the next tier of that would be good. Oh, no. Sorry, we're not using missiles. We've got some tech from it because I think we've researched stuff when we beat up people. Kinetic weapon strength increase seems well worthwhile, though. Again, cheap. We can cycle it quickly. Got a lot of torpedo options. Apparently, we've gotten a lot of that tech. We are using kinetic weapons. The thing is, missiles are really good early on, but it does feel like they start falling off after a bit. So we'll see. Construction ship. After you're done that mining station, you are going to come here. I'm just shift-clicking, set up a frontier outpost over here. Because it's a decent system. That's a lot of science over here. It's not even from the black hole. I mean, it's 5 engineering from one station around the neutron star, sorry. But check that system over here. 6-3. We didn't even get an event for that. That wasn't an anomaly, I don't think. Okay, well worth grabbing that system. Huge amounts of science. And of course, it'll extend our borders and potentially give us some more sexy stuff over here. And I'm okay with that. We've got a fair amount of minerals. Let's just take a quick look again here. We're ignoring Polaris. Got a tomb world we can check out. Tomb world with kind of crappy tiles, potentially. Yeah, these have gotten a little smaller, so I'm going to make it less of a priority. We're going to take another pass here to see if there are any tile improvements. Again, I'm going to have to try to squint to see if any of these spots are missing a building, which is, again, kind of a little annoying to spot. It looks like they've all got buildings, though. Balawar Prime does not have buildings everywhere. We'll queue up the upgrade there. That's fine. And then try to prioritize the spots where there's already a dude. So that'll be the next one. Yeah, we'll just fill these all with science. We may have to take, you know, another glance at energy production at some point. Right now, I think it's only mostly because of the colony. Minus 24. Actually, it's not only because of the colonies. Okay, well, we may have to... Can we make a... Do we want to make a sector down here? Not really. Yeah, we got too many systems now. I knew it was coming.
Construction complete.
And Stella. Yeah, we're going to add you to one of the districts. I think the one down here. I think the Breglar one. Oh yeah, it's only got 5 colonies. That's going to be fine. We're going to add you in here. Close. And... no, we'll keep you balanced. It'll be okay to have these guys on balance and these guys on research. Sometimes I end up, like my very first sector, I tell it to be energy focused because it tends to pay for everything else. But yeah, we'll wait a little bit more. This Desert World never got checked out. Oh, it probably had the mining drones. That's why it's a little bit slowed down. Yeah, that's fine. Combat Swarm can chill for now. It's gotten quite a bit more powerful. We might even be able to, like, go to war with these guys. Fleet power and naval capacity is inferior. Yeah, we really can, actually. Especially if we happen to build more ships. I'm going to feel very confident in doing that. Let's wait a little bit longer. Especially with the negative money. Makes me a bit uncomfortable. Where is Sirius? Okay, it'll have to be added to this sector as well.
Construction complete.
Bam. Oops.
Construction complete.
Add. And just because it looks a little stupid, I'm going to go ahead and add those guys in there. Plus, it'll probably give you enough production to keep going. Yeah, you're actually starting to get a pretty good rate. I'm going to go ahead and take credits from you now. There we go, which will fix my money problem. And you're still generating plenty. You're going to be able to keep paying for stuff. I'm very satisfied with this. At some point, I'll do a manual pass through these guys' planets, just to help accelerate, you know, maybe colonizing, or not colonizing, but developing the planet. But for now, we are okay. The shield hit point tech.
Technological acquisition successful.
I still want more of this, and more shield tech's always better. But let me go and finish off this. We've got some partial progress towards it. It's going to be fine. Oh, there's our advanced railguns. We don't need the engineering tech thing. Yeah, let's actually, I'm going to grab the afterburners, because we've got partial research towards it, and we might be able to slot it into some of our ships. Extra combat speed equals extra dodging, I believe. Got some nice crystals over there. We'll probably work on developing that afterwards. We'll see. We're going to get the Xenopol system really soon. It's actually very handy that the science ships are researching down here. I actually appreciate it greatly. 3 science ship, 2 construction ships. Everyone's working pretty well. Sentinel point defense is done.
System survey complete.
There's the next level of point defense. If we're going to use any point defense, we'll probably want the upgrade. On the other hand, you know what? I'm going to get the second tier physics labs here, and we can do some nice upgrading of things at that point. Construction ship over here is done. That was the Knorr system. Now, these sectors will partially develop themselves, so let's go to the Ullum system, actually. There we go. Build research stations over there. They will develop themselves, but we'll want to get some of it ourselves. But I'm going to want to dedicate some construction ships over here soon, especially there, right over there, and right over there. Please build me my research stations. Like, look at this. I mean, that's a 9 science thing with 1 station. How sick is... That's the wrong system. Come on. How sick is that moon? Look at that. And then you get the 5 science from over there as well. Just ridiculous amount of tech from 1 system here. Up over 200 engineering research. Our population's grown a lot. Like, we do need a lot of tech to make this, like, justified, but that's okay. Next tradition. We have finished synchronicity. We may as well finish discovery over here. Yeah, the assist research isn't quite so critical, but if we do finish this, we get the 10% research speed boost, which seems worthwhile. And of course, you know, we get the tradition, so we may as well finish that. Although there's a lot of appeal to some of the other trees, especially some of the more aggressive ones. We've got a lot of resources. Very good. You need a whole lot of loving. I didn't realize that we actually had a new system within my core group, which may or may not be the ideal way of doing it, but I don't know, it's fine. We'll go ahead and clear everything. And we'll queue up some buildings soon. Although we can't get our good buildings until we've got a population of 5 and the central building is upgraded. So, full upgrade queued up over there, and we've got some new unlocks. We're still behind. Oh no, we're balanced a little bit. Let me get a couple of physics labs. And then a biolab over here. That's going to be okay. Looks like everything is building up. Alright. And yeah, I don't think I'm rushing to settle anything more. I think if we're going to do anything... oh, we are in fact... I'm gonna go ahead and build you a spaceport. And I will go and upgrade you all the way. And we'll probably start developing battleships. They're going to be expensive as hell. Because the price you saw was like the unupgraded variant of the battleship. So we obviously have to give this a lot more loving. I do kind of like the idea of the hangar wings. Because they're super duper fun. I think we're going to get... Oh, we had the opportunity to research the tier 2. And it's a little weird, like... Accuracy 75, accuracy 77, tracking 50%, tracking only 10%, range 30. Like, the flak battery is better in every single way. It is a little bit more expensive. I guess we'll assume we want that in there. You're going to do... Yeah, okay, so it's just the upgraded version. You'll try to stay at range. You want long-range weapons. And yeah, we really are going to focus around that. I mean, the carrier core, I like it. But everything else is going to be about large weapons. We could throw just like a crazy amount more hangar stuff. You know what? We're still not going to be fighting gigantic ships. So we'll settle around like some medium range weapons and lots of hangars. That has a big difference in damage, because that's only, yeah, level 1 scout wings over here. So, I mean, the DPS is massively different. What else? Hull points is better. Efficiency. Okay, the Amoeba Flagella is just better right now. So we're going to go ahead with that. We've got tons of point defense in case there's any sort of missile stuff. We actually might consider removing it from, say, some of our battleships or something like that, because we may not need it the same way. We may as well give you the better engines and the better sensors, because why not? I don't think we're going to bother with afterburners on you, though. So I'm going to want, let's say, a couple of shields, just generally speaking. Then we're going to balance our power. These are all large slots, which is super awkward, actually, for the energy requirement. I guess we'll do that. So it's a little light on armor. That being said, these shields are pretty good at tier 3. The Type Theta carrier battleships. Looks like fun. How much does it cost? 1,100 to produce. Okay. So we can produce one every 8 months, something like that. Just ballparking it.
System survey.
There's our level 2 flak artillery. My god, 23 grand?
Complete.
Seriously? Holy crap. Well, we might want to actually accelerate our mining tech then. You know what? I think that's a good idea. Mining network 3. We clearly need a lot more minerals, especially like all kinds of upkeep, consumer goods and whatnot, because our mineral has gone down from like the start of last episode or something like that.
Complete.
So that seems like a really good and important thing to do. Meanwhile, you're still developing things here. The kinetic weapon damage, yeah, we're going to want you here. I don't know if that applies to new ships you build or your existing fleet. I'm not sure. If it only applies to ships you build, we're definitely going to want to prioritize getting this as quickly as possible. That's okay, because that's already kind of our plan. Here, after you're done in that system, you're going to come over here, and I think it's a mining station that we build for that. So we'll queue up the mining station first. Not that we've queued up any of the construction yet, because, yeah, our mineral count actually just gone down a bit, because I think our population increased.
Planetary alert. Tile blocker expunged.
We'll go down here, mining, research. Okay. Still good. And I still get why there's no automation on the construction ships, but there's always a part of me that's like, yeah, maybe it would be a good idea. It's hard just because, you know, the mineral balance, you do have to be a little bit aware of things, mineral and energy balance all the time when you're doing the building, and just letting it go uncontrolled might not be a great thing, but I don't know. Since, like, discovering that being off of detailed map mode is better, because it just highlights the ones that you haven't built yet, it's like, okay, that's actually really handy. So I'm never in detailed map mode anymore. You can always just hit Alt if you really want to see some stuff. Fully surveyed. What do you got here? Size 20. Let's get you right away. Sure, we'll send you from Earth. It doesn't really matter that much. And we'll go and plop you down over here. Go.
Acquisition successful.
Regenerative hull tissue, finally out of the list, where it was occupying a fair amount of space.
Technological acquisition.
We're going to grab atmospheric manipulation finally. It's still relatively cheap, and we can maybe do Mars and a few other things. You've got more resources, the better shields. Tell you what, we'll get the shields. That way, both the shield and the armor will be on the same tier 4. And I'll feel a lot better about sort of being very loosey-goosey about which combination I use. I mean, not knowing what kind of weapons these guys will be using, that gives us some flexibility around that. We are... Oh, there you go. Good timing, actually. We're going to go and get all the mining stations improved first.
Construction complete.
Advanced inframarine impulse thrusters for more speed. The mineral processing plant. Yeah, that's actually something I'm not sure we've built everywhere. That's the thing that also gives you the 10% boost to your minerals. So we're going to want to take a look at that. And here I might just whatever, man. Click all the things. I am shift clicking just in case we've got multiple tiers of things. Get some energy readings. Okay, that'll be good for now. I'm going to make sure that I've got enough minerals to build... Oh, I can't do the Betharian power plant yet, can I? No.
Complete.
You know what? Here, we're clearly going to want the uplink node over there. And on one of these energy... Oh, you don't really have energy spots. Okay, still. Over here, I'm going to build the control center for robot production stuff. Go there. Does that just change how fast you produce? I just assumed it was changed how much your robots produce, but all of a sudden I'm having doubts about it.
Anomalous surface variable detected.
Oh, we got another precursor discovery. Yeah. We definitely do have to investigate this. I've got a ship nearby. Was it here? Hold on. Oh, they're all checked off. I'm confused.
Planetary settlement procedure.
Aleph aliens? How many more aliens are we going to meet? Is it just another enclave? Because it feels like the galaxy's getting pretty full now. I do realize I had my number of empires set to, I don't know what the default was, like 8 or whatever. We do get some people that break apart and stuff, so that's going to add a little bit more variety. And it keeps the length of the game a little bit shorter. Another ancient life pods. That'll be, what, 150 society research, I think.
Project complete.
Void clouds! Wait, we've never met the void clouds? Yeah, well, we're going to destroy everything. It's not actually optimal.
Situation log adjusted.
But yeah, we're just going to... That'll be our thing. We destroy all things, so we destroy void clouds. Research. Mining. Can we... Where are the void clouds? Dreadnought. Oh, we got some mining drones we can go and beat up. Is this the void clouds? It is. So, we'll do the mining drones, and then we'll do the void clouds. Do we have, like, a policy that we can put out for the... Oh, it's drone bounty. It gives us, like, 50 energy credits. Who cares?
System survey complete.
Completely irrelevant. So, we did find a Ute colony around Alpha 1A. Moon was one of their major colonies. Inside one of the crumbling buildings, our ground team discovered the remains of what appears to be a museum exhibiting famous alien frauds. These are various artifacts collected by the Ute from throughout their empire, claimed to prove the existence of sapient alien life. In each case, the museum has debunked the artifacts as frauds.
Situation log.
So they thought that all alien life was fake. Just Ute rednecks imagining things. Let us research that museum. That's really interesting. Again, I've never done the Ute
System survey complete.
quest line here.
Construction.
I'm really curious to see where it goes. Construction is complete, but I know that we've almost certainly got plenty of stuff left to queue up in all these places.
Hostile fleet assets engaged.
That's us fighting the drones and wiping them out.
Successful.
Still 100% hit points. This is right on the edge of our warp limit here. We're definitely going to be constructing a wormhole station right over there. What do we get? Atmospheric manipulation, so we'll check out Mars after that. And if we may as well get the second level, just because it'll give us more options for terraforming. There's nothing here we need to stress to rush for. We're now over 200 in every single type of research here. It's actually the society research that's lingering down a bit, but I'm not too worried about the disparity at this point. And if anything, honestly, physics and engineering are probably the most important fields that we care about. We don't have much of a society. Okay. Data, remember, we finished the clouds here. Cloudbuster modifier added, given the following effects, we get 10% damage to void clouds. Woo. Big deal, right? Exactly. So yeah, you can just return to your nearest starbase. That's going to be okay. Trablador Plime is still settling. And over here, we're going to go ahead and give you the full spaceport upgrade. That's going to be fine. Let me hold off on one for a second, get you some solar panels, and go. Takes a lot of resources to go and do that.
Surface variable detected.
Oh, another asteroid in orbit. Again, I think that's an engineering tech thing, which is good. And we did get another Ute artifact over here. Most of the artifacts exhibited by the Ute museums on Alpha Centauri 1A are missing, but our archaeologists managed to recover one of these supposed frauds. That seems to be an instrument used for measuring cosmic radiation, but the archaeologists have confirmed that predates the Ute by several million years. Ooh! Contrary to the opinion of the Ute Museum, this would indeed seem to be an authentic alien artifact. +1 artifacts, get some society research. We've completed 6 of 6. I don't know what that means in the end, but we have done it. Surely there must be... Maybe there were no artifacts from the mining drones over here. Maybe we've got all the tech. Aha! The Ute home system has been located. After intense study of our recovered Ute artifacts, scientists on Earth have managed to deduce the exact galactic coordinates of Uton. What, are they Mormons? The home system of the ancient Ute civilization. We should launch an expedition to the system before someone else beats us to it. Oh shoot, it's right there. Contact the nearest science ship. It ends the precursor Ute event chain, begins the Ute homeworld event chain. I've never done this. I don't think I've actually ever completed one of the precursor chains, to be honest. You're on automatic exploration, so I'm going to go ahead and grab you and get you to do this. I wonder if there's still a habitable planet over there. We must, because it's gray, we must have come in here before. It doesn't look usable, but I'm not sure. There's our Toad asteroid. We may want to build... Well, it's within our territory, so I guess we don't have to worry about rushing out there and building any sort of, like, frontier outpost or whatever. We can probably get a lot of tech from here. That'll be nice. We've got an anomaly in this... Yeah, sure, that's fine. That's not anything that's terribly relevant. We've got someone going out to the debris. That's going to be good. Watch this, like, trigger some sort of ginormous, like, horrible attack against us or something like that. I mean, we have a half-decent fleet, but half-decent is not the same. I have no idea what this is going to do when we get there. Okay, you're still building up your people. I'm going to queue up a few more upgrades over here. Oh, we got to choose. Yeah, we'll choose the biolab. Our money is mostly even. Not quite, but that's still fine. The Ute homeworld. We have confirmed that Uton Majoris was the original homeworld of the Ute. The planet suffered extensive orbital bombardment roughly 4 million years ago. Twisted metal skeletons are all that remain of the massive arcologies that once covered the surface. From what we can piece together, it seems the Ute spent the better part of 1 million years searching local space in vain for signs of intelligent alien life. When they finally encountered the Jabardini, a young race that had only recently achieved interstellar travel, their alien psychology was in a tremendous shock. The Ute leadership reached a consensus. The Jabardini had to be eradicated before they grew too powerful. A massive surprise attack was launched, which was beaten back at great cost for both sides. Despite their young age, the Jabardini were already experimenting with technologies the Ute had never considered, and eventually they gained the upper hand. After less than a decade of warfare, the 2 million-year-old Ute Empire was utterly destroyed. One of the things to remember, I think the Ute didn't have a... Oh. It's like a brush, but it's a city. That's a neat piece of art, actually. The Ute, I don't think, had faster than light travel, for example. So that might have been part of what happened. We get 10,000, well, just shy of 10,000 Unity, 2,000 energy, 2,000 minerals. The Unity is the massive part. We're actually, yeah, instantly done this. We're going to finish this, finish the Discovery Tree. And we can do World Shaper, but we're not Terraforming. Interstellar Dominion, border range. Master of Nature, clear tile blockers. More core sectors, no. We need 2 Ascension perks, then we need some other things. Yeah, we need technology. I might just wait, because I still like the mega structure thing. This time I'll actually try to grab the deep space installations tech as soon as possible. Machine worlds. We all shape our worlds into minor images of ourselves, replacing the frailty of biology with the immutable perfection of metal. Oh, hold on. Unlocks terraforming option. Machine worlds. Our special planet class that is uninhabitable for organics. Oh, this is what we want to do. Machine pops living on machine worlds have their resource output increased by 15%. We need climate transformation and 2 other ascension perks. Which could be anything, although that could include Voidborn. Okay, so Voidborn. I'm not going to grab an Ascension perk right now, so that thing's going to be there for a while. We're going to see what we can do to unlock some cool-ass stuff. Asteroid fauna. There we go, some more. Oh, so that asteroid actually had living stuff on it, so it wasn't an engineering one. Mineral processing plant is a great upgrade. Going down here, I think will lead to... Maybe these are optional, I'm not sure. They might lead to the next level tech, they might not. We could grab some more of the hangar stuff, although... Let's go ahead and just get all these crystal mining techs out of the way. They're fast, they'll recycle things, they'll be out of the list, and maybe we'll be able to find the engineering stuff we care about a little bit faster. I should probably check the wiki to confirm the tech tree, but we'll see. Advanced shields are done. More reactors are always better. Oh, hold on! Sapient combat AI is considered a dangerous technology. But, I mean, we're goddamn sentient AI, so what could possibly go wrong? Makes our ships way better. Screw it, let's do it. What could possibly go wrong? If the entire galaxy, like, gets, like, crazed AI going crazy, like, can we join them? There might be stuff like that. Oh, in the Uton system. Colossal impact hints something big collided. This is just a regular type of anomaly in the Uton system. Still interesting that it can be a thing, though. Construction ship idle over here. We're going to get you over here because I'm betting there's going to be some cool stuff. So work your way over there. This science ship, I think we can put you on automatic. Just trying to see if I can spot any anomalies we haven't worked before. There's no, because there's one here, but that's being worked now. There's no way, as far as I know, to get a list of anomalies. They don't show up in your situation log. In fact, we have nothing in the situation log right now, which terrifies me because it probably means something else is about to hit. So I'll put you on automatic research. Still waiting for something super sweet over here. I mean, well, super sweet. We did get like 10,000 freaking Unity. That was pretty good. I should not complain overly much. Mineral rich thing. More minerals. Okay. Still pretty standard development so far. Another anomaly. Small, otherwise insignificant moon orbiting the gas giant. Oh, the collision trajectory. So we investigate that, and then I think there's a special project we got to follow up on. More anomalies. Very normal. Construction ship is idle over here. I mean, I guess I'll build. Also, we gotta check on the planets to see if there's more upgrades that could be. Oh, that was our mineral processing station for the percentage boost, which is really nice to pick up. And you as well. Excellent. And you're building up now. I don't actually want to build a mine there because I want to remember to build a processing station later. I guess if I want to have something in the building queue, it could be like science labs and stuff. That would be okay. Because those are the same later on. And upgrade you. And I'm hoping we don't suddenly get attacked because I'm spending a lot of my minerals on internal development. Speaking of, I think we can go ahead and transfer more from you. And you. You guys are still developing okay. An old explorer. Full data system on a distant planet. The terminal orbit. Oh yeah, the terminal orbit moon. So I want the science ship that's here. You're going to go ahead and research projects. Okay, we've got the crystals. I don't know if the... Oh, that's right. We have to research these deep space stations. That's the reason I never got the super construction, because I'm always like, defense station, who cares about that? No, we need to go down that tree of tech to be able to build the mega structures. That I remember now from the previous game.
Anomalous surface variable detected.
Okay. Life science. Just more of the organisms. You got inactive buildings over here. That's totally okay. Actually, I can like get rid of that error or that warning just by like... Oh, because I think these were they were tile blockers before. So by spamming the hell out of constructibles over here, or by robots, that warning will go away. Let's go ahead and start on a couple of battleships. I'll feel a little bit better if we got a couple in our thing. Oh, we failed! I mean, these are all 5% anomalies. We're going to fail. Well, 1 in 20, so it's not the end of the world. It's annoying when it happens, but, you know, it is going to be the case. Construction ship over here is done. We've discovered a little bit more stuff, though. Get started on that. That's going to be okay. So, presumably, yeah, we've gone and developed this area. There's a lot of stuff out here that we've taken advantage of now. Good stuff. Are you falling within my borders? No. If we go and pick up, as our next tradition... Is it domination? Perch pop output? I mean, we might just do that because it's like cool sense. Oh, this is the one that gives you border range. And just better ships and things. More output from rivaling neighbors is pretty sexy. It's probably where we'll go. I like the theme of versatility, though. Cheaper pop build cost. Formed Federation, we don't care about that. Machine modification points goes up, though. Have we ever done our machine modification? I'm not sure, actually. I don't think we have. And is that something we could pursue now? So here's us. We've got 2 points available. Change traits of effectively creating new species. Version 2. Choose a trait to add or remove. Wait, how come... Oh. Oh, so we still have a limit on picks. So, I mean, I could remove both negative traits. But those negative traits don't actually hurt us. Certainly Uncanny doesn't. The resettlement cost might be a little bit annoying. So if we do that... we could save ourselves minerals per turn here. Save ourselves robot upkeep. Is that, money? Pop maintenance, probably more money. Or we just get more minerals. I mean, both saving consumer goods and getting more minerals would give us more minerals overall. I suspect that the first one, yeah, 10% more minerals would give us considerably more overall. Should we just do that? The emotion emulators doesn't matter to me. I mean, it's fine, right? Who cares? Let's do it. Create template. Apply template to eligible pops, altering their traits. Okay, so I can make as many of these different templates as possible. So that doesn't cost me anything, because I can go and create a new template based on this. And whatever. So we can have specialists. So, okay, if I hit this, it would apply to everyone. Can I just look at a single planet, let's say? So you work minerals. So... presumably I could dismantle you and probably build another one. Do I have anywhere? Okay, so over here. Let's say I cancel you. Well, actually, right here. Build pop. Oh, so it's not version 2. I should rename you. You're the mining specialist. So, cancel. Oh my god. I should have done this a million. That's cool. What? Okay, I'm going to see if I can rename the species. Species. You. Modify template. There we go. Quillbot drillers. So I think this is always going to be there. Unfortunately. And some will be called V2, but that's okay. Going forward, I'll just... yeah, it doesn't look like there's any way to remove a template. Like, there's none of these guys, but I still... oh, you can trash. So presumably I can't trash you. So if we go back to here and cancel, cancel, cancel. Those were the V2s. I've never done this before. All of a sudden, like, I already like the robots more than everything else. Now it's like a million times better. Delete you. Perfect. Let's go back to Landine. Nope. Alpha Centauri. Build pop, drillers, go, go, go. I don't know if I'm going to go and replace my pops on existing planets. But, because I'd have to, like, dismantle or move people. And that would just ultimately cost resources, which doesn't feel that efficient. We're going to, you know, put that in as, like, oh, no. As sort of a, you know, cost, and we've accepted that. How come you're not being upgraded? Well, you probably don't have enough resources. But yeah, what I'm going to do maybe is, between episodes here, I'm just going to check out all of our planets where we don't have maxed out population yet, and in our sectors, and do a little bit of shuffling around, right? So if, like, say I move you here, and here we're going to build Quillbot Driller. The only mineral spot, but that's okay. And I might want to go and encourage you to build something. I don't know. Guess it doesn't really matter what you build on that tile, as long as you build something. More science. Tell you what, I'll leave it blank. The governor does go and do some of this stuff, so that's going to be okay. I might have to just transfer some more resources. There'll be something like that. I don't know. What's the hotkeys? F5. Good. So it's going to be slightly annoying. Does this have no minerals? Is this all energy? What the hell's with this planet? So we got minerals here. So we're going to build drillers there, for example. And obviously we're going to end up with just a mine. Wow. That is an odd planet. Haven't really looked at... Oh, that's the same one I just looked at. Oh, that's the one I stole from the Nomads. So, cancel you. You. Clear. Oh, yeah, I gotta do some changes. But you can go, say, there. So apparently, okay, if I'm building robots, it comes from me. If I try to clear blockers, it comes from the sector? Does that seem odd to anyone else? I'm thinking that might be a bug. It feels like it might be a bug. And it does look like I need to babysit these sectors a little bit more, because they don't seem to necessarily be developing at the pace that I would want. It's the same thing here. I'm going to move you. And then build pop, drillers, here. Do we have one that gives you plus 10 energy? I don't know if there's a mod for that. Or not a mod, but like a species thing. If I go and create a template based on you. I mean, there's the researchers. There's the upkeep version. We could make some leadership, like, specialists. And yeah, we could make tech things. I guess I have a lot of pro-leader stuff. There you go, so I could make super researchers. Then, you know, maybe you're also cheaper to run. Yeah, there is an energy credit version, so we want, like... So this would be the researchers. Researchers, although they don't necessarily make good leaders. So we might actually want to change... I don't know if we can change the rights of individual sub-templates. No. The rights are here. So because I would like to say, listen, you guys, since you don't have the leader traits, I don't want you to be our leaders. I don't know how that works. Then we create another one over here. And for this, I can just get rid of, say, bulky, and put in this. Energizers. Sure, why not, right? Boom. Create. Yeah, as far as I know, it costs us nothing to make these extra little templates. And then again, we'd settle those guys in places with more energy. I may not bother for my existing stuff. I may just, you know, in the future or something like that. Oh, there's another habitable planet over here. Not very big. Still want to avoid bordering these guys for now. We'll see how it goes. Thanks for watching. See you next time.